Kristen Carfault is joining us from the Erie Art Museum. It is almost time for the Masquerade at the museum. Hi, Kristen.
Hi, thanks for having me today.
My pleasure, my pleasure. First of all, how long have you been with the museum?
I am relatively new. I started with the team in June, so this will be my first Masquerade with the museum.
Yeah, and you brought a sample of
I did.
What now, is this one that you plan to wear? Or
It is.
They're so beautiful.
There are so many wonderful masks.
So
and
mysterious when you're wearing these, right?
That looks great on you.
It matches my shirt.
I love it.
Too. It's so pretty.
It does. And I will mention, just since we started with the mask, that we encourage kind of for attire, creative cocktail. So means, you know, bring a mask, maybe it's cocktail attire with a little more artistic flair for the evening, which should be really enjoyable. So
it's the Masquerade at the museum, but is there any kind of more finite theme for it, or is it just whatever that means to you?
Well, I think it is what it means to you. I think this is a really unique way to experience the museum. This is the third year that we've had the event, and it's a big fundraising event for us, you know, to support education, you know, our programming, all of the things we do, you know, exhibitions, and, you know, be able to kind of sustain the museum for many years to come.
These are always well attended. Obviously, it's the third annual, you said, or
third
more?
annual, yes. So we will be Saturday, October 18th from 7 to 11. The event will be throughout the museum. So there's going to be a lot of wonderful food provided by all these small businesses and catering in the area. We'll have a wine tasting. There's performances throughout the night. Our main music will be V-Band, but there'll be lots of little pop-up performances and surprises throughout the night. So I think it's going to be a really fun evening.
Yeah, and not a sit-down food, but the kind where you just kind of nibble and move around, because you want to be mobile and seeing all the great things that are in the museum right now.
Yes, small bites, because we want people to also experience the museum, the exhibitions, and just kind of enjoy, you know, all areas from our building all the way over into the customs house, and be able to stroll throughout the galleries throughout the evening.
Is there any specific or new exhibit that you're highlighting right now that will still be up and running during the Masquerade?
We have several new exhibits. Our newest is Shabnam Janasari, who is in our main gallery, who has some really beautiful, they're painted on canvas, which really personal art for her. A lot of friends and family are reflected in those images, and it's just very large and fills the gallery, and that came up a couple of weeks ago. So we're excited to kind of have that in our collection and one of our exhibitions for right now, and enjoy the others as well. I mean,
have you always had a passion for art?
I have. You know, I do have a passion for the museum. I think my first experience was when I was in kindergarten and we did the field trip up there. A lot has changed over the years. I am a boomeranger moving back to Erie in 2021, and it's really nice to be a part of how we can keep the museum going for many years to come and sustain it, because it does take a lot of funding.
So an Erie native, and where did you come from just recently?
Most recently, I moved from Northern Virginia, which I was there for about 15 years, and some other places.
And you're happy to be back in Erie.
I am happy to be back in Erie.
A lot's changed in 15 years, don't you think?
A lot has changed. You know, grow up going to, you know, the Boston store and all the things on State Street. So that's another really exciting part of, I think, working at the museum and just seeing all of the things that are going on down there and being part of a really vibrant.
The downtown is really growing, and it's really got a lot of things, and I love that big parking garage, so it makes it easier for folks to come down and walk around and enjoy all of the great things that downtown has to offer.
Absolutely.
Masquerade at the museum, as you said, is October 18th from 7 to 11. You go to erieartmuseum.org to get tickets.
Correct. You can go online. Tickets are available. You know, we hope to see you. And tickets include everything for the evening, first drinks on us, and just a lot of other fun surprises.
Any prizes for the most unique Masquerade masks?
I don't know about that, but I'm sure we'll get lots of good good photos and things.
I love to see the photos of what people put together and how they, you know, want to represent the Masquerade at the museum. I think it's really a beautiful, beautiful event. Kristen, it's nice to have you in the Blue Couches today. Thanks for joining us.